Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings and subscription boxes, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or go live. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and spending part of your day with me. I do really appreciate all of your continued support, especially those of you who watch every single day. Today I have my January jewelry roundup. Yes, I realize that you're probably watching this in February, but I was kind of waiting to see if a few more January sets would arrive. I've already opened some of them here on the channel, but I have 3 of them for you today. One of them is brand new. I am going to go ahead and open them in the order in which they were received. So that means we are going to start with the Rocksbox jewelry rental subscription. So it's a little bit different from the other ones where you keep all of the pieces that you receive. This one is $21 per month, and you always get to hold on to 3 pieces at a time. They do have an extensive collection from a variety of designers at different price points, and you can create a wish list, and then you actually get a nice preview the night before they send your box to you, about 24 hours in advance. And I often swap out pieces. They'll usually have a couple of pieces from my wish list, and sometimes I've just kind of changed my mind, or my jewelry needs have changed since I put them on my wish list, and it's just kind of fun to kind of remember what you put on the wish list in the first place. And then you can hold on to and use those pieces for as long as you would like, as long as you're keeping that $21 per month. You continue to pay that. And then sometimes if you decide that you want to hold on to the pieces, you can apply that $21 in credit. Now what I'll do sometimes is I'll actually hold on to a full set for a full 3 months, and I'll just use my $21 each month to buy an individual piece each month. You can definitely do that. You will save a little extra if you keep all 3 pieces. I think it's like $10. Sometimes they do like a little bonus where it's $20 off. You can get $10 if you save 2 of them. But this is just a really fun way of trying pieces, trying designers, trying styles that you might not otherwise, and even getting to wear some kind of luxury pieces, a little like higher end pieces that you wouldn't necessarily purchase. They're great for the holidays or special events, for example. And I just think it's really nice to be able to hold on to a collection, kind of use it for a little while, and decide if you really want to hold on to it forever. So I do have a coupon code for you, of course. Sometimes it's easier to just use the link, but there's also a code. It's Noelle and BFF1, because you'd be my BFF as I'm giving you this code that would give you your first month and that $21 in credit for free. So if you go ahead and try the 3 pieces that they send you, that you've probably kind of helped them select for you, and you decide that you don't want to hold on to any of them, then you can just send them all back and that's it. Or if you decide you want to go ahead and apply that $21 towards one of the pieces, then you got a nice $21 credit towards something. So let me know if you do ever use my links or if you ever have any trouble with them, but know that they're always in the description box for the videos as well. Let's go ahead and get into this one. So I got this a few weeks ago. I've had this probably since the first week of January. So it does come in a nice bubble mailer, and that's the bubble mailer that you will use to send your pieces back if you are sending any pieces back. And it does include a nice prepaid shipping label, which is usually right inside. I usually slap that right on there. I'm kind of surprised that it's still in here. And then there is always a little card that tells you what you got. Oh, they're actually, so that used to be like a little fold out card, and now it's just printed on another label. So it will tell you what items you got, the retail price, the member price, and then what the total would be if you kept all 3, for example, if you have any credits. So we'll just kind of keep this off to the side. Now each of the jewelry pieces does arrive in its own little bag, which I actually really like, instead of them kind of being stuck together into one bag. I just think they feel a little more protected. You have that if you want to travel with them at all, which I don't usually do. If I'm like having like jewelry rental stuff, I get a little bit nervous about that. So the first item that I'm going to show you, it looks like we have 2 pairs of earrings and 1 pendant this time, is the Perry Street. It says Melissa Drops in Gold, but I feel like these were called snowflakes. I don't think they were actually the Melissa Drops in Gold, but I know it's not the holidays, and these seem very like holiday, but it is still winter. I think it's kind of cool to have snowflakes in gold though, because I feel like whenever you get snowflake designs, they're usually in white gold or silver, but I love how there's like little tiny sparkles along the big rays, and then the bigger ones in the center and at the ends. So I was surprised that these are so much bigger than I thought they would be. I think they'd be really great on a like winter vacation, for example. So hopefully this price that they're listing is correct, because I don't think the actual item name is. The retail price on this would be $45, but the member price is $38. So, you know, if you apply that $21, like, they're not that bad. It's just like a few dollars more. All right, so the next item is another Rocksbox. So I feel like Sophie Harper, which is what this is, and Perry Street, they're kind of like their in-house lines. So this is the necklace that I got this time around, and oh, okay, now I remember what it was. Sometimes I forget because I keep them boxed until I get to share them with you guys. It's this very sweet little kind of, it looks like enamel, but I think it's actually mother of pearl. I thought it was really cute, this little flower pendant. So you guys know I like my dainty necklaces, but my more statement earrings. And then of course it's got that sparkle in the center. I just thought that would be really pretty for spring. Really easy daytime piece to wear. So again, this is the Sophie Harper flower pendant in mother of pearl. So it kind of has that like iridescence to it on those little shell pieces. It has a retail value of $55, but members can get it for $46. I might hold on to that because I just think that's really sweet. So it's kind of a shorter length, which you guys know I like my shorter necklaces, but it does have a pretty good extender on it. And then finally, we have one more pair of earrings. This is from Rudiment, so it came in the Rudiment bag. And these are kind of cool. I just thought this design was neat. You've been seeing it a lot more. These are the fairy drops in gold and emerald. So you guys know I love my threader earrings. This is kind of a similar effect where instead the chain kind of comes back up and around to the post. And these again are in emerald, so there is some green. And then I think you can kind of see the post has this like diamond shape to it. So it kind of has like a weirdly like modernized deco feel to it. And I just kind of love gold and green together. So I thought that they would be a little bit longer, a little bit more dramatic, because you can see with these threader earrings I'm wearing, these are a little bit longer. I especially with something quite so dainty, I feel like you might not see the green. I almost wish that the gems on it were a little bigger, but let's see what the price on this is. So these have a retail price of $65, but the member price is $55. So those are a little bit pricier. These are like something that I would probably maybe hold on to for a couple of months, maybe wear it a couple of times and see if I like can notice them, especially when my hair is down. I think they'd look great with your hair up, but I don't feel like you would see that green, and that's kind of like what attracted me to them in the first place. So here's an example of something that would be fun to try, but like I don't necessarily need to spend $55 on them. I might have more fun with that sweet little necklace, or, you know, holding on to those snowflake earrings for my hopeful one-day winter getaway, or just even for next year for the holidays, because those were priced at just $38. So again, minus the $21, it would be like what? $17 more, like not too bad for a pair of very cute and like nice big statement snowflake earrings. So not a bad set. I'm not like sold on those Rudiment ones, even though that design is really cool. It was like the one I was like the most excited about, but I do like the snowflake ones more than I thought I would. I'll have to check in my account and see if they're actually called the Melissa drops. That seems like a really strange name for those snowflake earrings to me, but I do really like that Sophie Harper pendant. I'll probably hold on to that. All right, let's move on to the new jewelry subscription. So I was really surprised because this little box came in the mail and I was like, did I order like a machine part or something? But it's actually from Silver and Gold, which they have several different jewelry subscriptions. So I open it up and this is a brand new one. So they gave me this nice little printout, which I will now read to you. It says, "We're so excited to have you feature our Ring of the Month Club on your channel. I'm including a little information so you have a little background. So the Ring of the Month Club is a monthly subscription that costs $24.95 per month. So inside there was some tissue paper and then this little box. It says subscribers are billed on the first of the month and boxes shipped mid-month. We've discovered that our subscribers are most likely to want to make changes to their subscriptions just after they've been billed, because you're like, oh yeah, I have this subscription. So we have a cushion before shipping to give you the chance to change things. That's kind of cool. So especially with rings, like you might want to decide that you're going to gift your subscription to somebody, so you might need to change the ring size that time around. It says you receive one ring every month in sterling silver or gold over sterling silver, so no mystery metals, and they have really high quality jewelry, and what they get their savings on is like they don't do super fancy packaging. So you're going to get your fancy ring, you know, with good quality materials and real gemstones just in a little bag instead of like a nice ring box and all the presentation, because that's what you're really paying for a lot of the times in a lot of jewelry stores. So it says You receive the one ring, and then it says, we hope to introduce our subscribers to some new styles and gemstones, as well as provide some classic styles that are well loved. You can enter 2 sizes when you join in case you want rings for multiple fingers. We mix it up by sending your primary size most of the time and your secondary size every few months. That's kind of cool. A lot of my fingers are honestly the same size. It says you can also change those sizes in your account at any time. Perhaps you've received enough rings for your index finger and now you want rings for your thumb. You can change the size. And of course you can always ask them questions. So it's silverandgold.com. You'll find this. And again, it's $25 a month. So this is really pretty. Now I'm not seeing any information. Oh, the information is on the little packaging. So this is a natural amber sterling silver ring. It has an MSRP of $32. So this isn't like one of those like super high retail values that we've gotten in the silver and gold subscription box before, where it has been like, you know, a $50 box and the earrings will be like valued at $200. So this isn't like a huge savings. So it's basically like $7 extra, because it would be $24.95, and then this ring is worth $32. So you have to kind of hope that you're going to like it. I would love to have seen maybe if like a higher value on a ring, but who knows, this could just be this particular month. I love amber though. I think it's really pretty. I'm hoping they sent me, I did tell them that my ring size, and this does feel like feels like a 7, but maybe like a snug 7. So here is what this looks like. Hopefully that will come into focus for you guys. So you can see this really pretty like leaf pattern, and then there's this nice amber, it's kind of a oval shape, not like perfectly round, I don't think, so I'll have to look at it myself what I can, but it fits pretty well on that finger. So it would probably be a little snug for my middle finger. Sometimes those are interchangeable, but that's probably the second size that I would give them, which is more of like a 7.5. I think it's just because it has such a skinny band that it looks a little bit snug on my finger, or maybe I've just been eating too much salt. It is actually like perfectly round, that like cabochon like amber, but I do think it's really pretty. I'm not sure if I would wear it with the amber closer to me or the leaf closer to me, but I like it. I think it's a really pretty ring, and I think that's kind of a nice thing if you wear a lot of rings, and it's like a nice kind of piece of jewelry that's not going to get in the way. I know a lot of people don't like to wear like bracelets or earrings because they get in the way. Rings don't get in the way too much if they fit well, and it is a nice way to kind of look a little bit more polished. So that amber is really pretty. Such a pretty color. So cool new subscription. If you like rings and you just want like a little jewelry treat, it's a pretty affordable subscription as well at just $24.95. So thanks to Silver and Gold for sending me that so I could share it with you guys. I don't think I have a code for them. In the past it's been Noel, and then you put that in the notes and supposedly you're supposed to get a free gift, but I think you get a free gift with most of the subscriptions when you first start out anyway. All right, our final jewelry subscription for our jewelry January roundup. January jewelry roundup is from Glamour Jewelry Box, which this time instead of in a rose gold mailer came in this really pretty like metallic blue. So Glamour Jewelry Box is $34 per month, and that does include the shipping. Now you get 2 pieces. You get to tell them if you prefer gold and rose gold or silver. Because they send this to me for a review, I never know exactly what I'm gonna get, but I wear all the jewelry tones, so I don't mind. You can use the code Noel with this particular subscription, Glamour Jewelry Box, and you will receive a free piece in your first set for a total of 3. That piece will be valued at least $25, which is kind of the average value of most of the pieces. So you are definitely getting your money's worth each time. So this time we have a little card. This is the Winter Wonderland collection from Glamour Jewelry Box. It says, introducing your new favorite collection, the Winter Wonderland collection, minimalistic and trendy pieces, that sounds good to me, that are simply stunning and perfectly balances intricacy with minimalism. With a modern take on a classic look, we know you'll turn to the Winter Wonderland collection as an everyday accessory this month. So I kind of missed the month, but that's okay. They shipped a little bit later this time. So they put both of the pieces into this little jewelry bag, which is very nice to use for travel. I would love to see someone like develop like a soft jewelry bag, but like where you could see what was in it, like if there was a little like plastic spot so that you could see, but I know that we're trying to like keep it from seeing the light. I don't know, light wouldn't hurt it. So I would love like soft jewelry pouches with a little clear window so that I could see what's in there for when I'm traveling. So it looks like this time around they sent it to me in silver, and we have a pair of like big hoops and a bracelet. So the hoops I will probably use because, you know, I like my big earrings. And hoops are kind of classic, and the bracelet maybe we'll see. It depends on what the clasp looks like because sometimes it's a little bit challenging for me to put them on, but it is a really pretty bracelet. So the earrings, it's nice because they put one side in a smaller bag and then they put them together. These are really cool though. So these are the hoops, so I'll show them to you from the side. So the top part is more of a simple wire, and then the bottom part is thicker, and it's this like brushed metal. So it's just got one of these kind of clasps. These honestly are a little bit challenging for me sometimes because I think this one is just the kind where you like push it down and then you have to get it back through that little hole. So sometimes these are a little bit tricky for me to get into my ear, yes, and like kind of thread it back through and then to find the hole. But I think they would look really cool. They're not too big, and because of the design, they are very lightweight. So I do like that. So let me see what it says about these. These are the holly hoops. It says, introducing your new favorite piece of minimalist jewelry. So this is what they were talking about with the minimalist jewelry, the holly hoops. We love this pair for its modern structure and lightweight design. It says, totally wearable no matter the occasion. The holly hoops are simply stunning and impossible to ignore. They are saying that this has a retail value of $36. So I'm not sure what the actual metal is on this, but they look pretty nice to me. I do like that brushed metal. So let me know what you guys think if you're a hoop wearer or not. And then we also have our snow braided bracelet. It says, stand out in the snow braided bracelet, an intricate style that's effortless and easy to wear. Create a timeless yet trendy forward stack with this braided beauty, sure to make a statement. This, it says, it has a value of $38. So the retail values on these are a little bit higher than usual. A lot of times it's like between 24 and like 32, but this is really pretty. I do like that kind of slinky look to it and the braided design. Let me know what you guys think. It's nice and small. I do appreciate that. I just find that these like lobster clasps on bracelets can be a little bit challenging. If you have one of those like assists where it's like a little clip that you can hold in one palm so that you can get the clasp, it's a little bit easier. But then I don't personally like having the extender chain hanging down. That's kind of my thing with the more like bolo closing bracelets as well. I just don't like having that long tail, but maybe it wouldn't be so bad once I actually get it on my wrist and fitted. But it is really pretty, and I do think it would look nice because you could keep it very close to your skin, so it's not like a bangle where it's gonna like kind of slide up and down. You could actually kind of fit it very, very well. So it is a really pretty bracelet. I think it's nice. I would have loved to have seen it, of course, in gold, because you guys know I just wear a lot more gold, even though my wedding ring that I wear is in white gold, so silver kind of works with that as well. So hopefully you guys can see this. I will maybe take some photos over on Instagram. I'm not doing as many these days, but let me know what your favorite set was and what your favorite piece was in the comments below. I always love to hear a lot of different styles this time around between the ones that I selected for myself via Rocksbox, this fun amber ring, which always feels like a little bit more of a natural stone, a natural vibe, especially with that leaf design, and then our fun modern and minimalist items from Glamour Jewelry Box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.